Be still, not because you are about to wait for something to happen, but because what you have been waiting for has already happened. Before effort, before time, before desire ever formed its first question in you, creation was complete. This is not poetry. This is not philosophy. This is law. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. Not are being made, were made, finished. And if this truth is allowed to enter you without resistance, it changes everything. Not gradually, but fundamentally. Because if creation is finished, then you are not here to create something new. You are here to select what already exists. This is the truth hidden in plain sight, the truth mystics guarded, the truth Christ spoke openly, and the truth Neville Goddard restored to language. You are not moving toward a future that does not yet exist. You are moving through states of consciousness that already contain every possible outcome. Time is not a creator. Time is a revealer. And what it reveals depends entirely on who you are being. In my Father's house are many mansions. Not will be built. Are mansions are states, levels of consciousness, complete realities waiting to be entered. You do not build the mansion. You enter it. And entry is not physical. It is psychological. It is spiritual. It is emotional. It is assumption. This is the mind-blowing truth. Every version of your life already exists. Every healed state, every abundant state, every peaceful state, every awakened state. You are not asking God to make it happen. You are aligning with the version where it already is. This is why prayer was never begging. Prayer was selection. When you pray, believe that ye have received, not will receive, not hope to receive, have, because in truth, you are not asking for something to come into being. You are agreeing to step into what already is. This is why faith moves mountains. Not because faith strains reality, but because faith shifts position. And when position changes, the entire landscape changes with it. Now let this settle. You have been taught to believe life is unfinished, that you are incomplete, that the future must be built through struggle. This belief keeps you running, always chasing, always preparing, always waiting. But the gospel does not say it is almost done. It says it is finished. Finished means nothing is missing. Finished means nothing needs to be forced. Finished means nothing is delayed except by ignorance of position. Ignorance does not mean stupidity. It means unawareness. And awakening is simply awareness restored. Now understand this clearly. If all creation is finished, then your only work is not effort. It is alignment. Alignment with a state. A state is not a thought. A state is a feeling of being someone. You do not get into a state by hoping. You get into a state by acceptance. Acceptance is entry. This is why imagination is the gateway. Imagination is not fantasy. It is perception without physical limitation. It allows you to feel yourself into a state before the senses agree. And the subconscious mind does not care what the senses say. It cares what you inhabit. The subconscious is the servant of belief. And belief is not what you say. Belief is what you live from. This is why people repeat the same patterns for decades. They are not unlucky. They are loyal to a state of struggle, a state of lack, a state of waiting. And the subconscious, faithful and exact, reproduces the state endlessly. But the moment you shift state, the entire script changes. Because the script was already written, you are not improvising reality. You are choosing which scene to experience. This is the science behind Scripture. Modern physics tells us all possibilities exist as probability fields. Observation collapses the field into experience. Consciousness selects outcome. Scripture said it first, without equations. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Heart is not intellect. Heart is feeling. Feeling is state. And state is location in consciousness. So when you feel yourself into abundance, you are not attracting it. You are entering it. When you feel yourself into peace, you are not creating it. You are occupying it. When you feel yourself healed, you are not waiting for healing. You are stepping into the healed state. This is why Jesus did not heal through time. He healed through recognition. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Adju te. Not will make thee whole. Hath made. Wholeness was already there. Now let us move deeper. If all creation is finished, then fear has no creative power. Fear can only keep you from entering what already exists. Fear does not destroy possibilities. It blinds perception. This is why fear feels urgent. It rushes. It tightens. Because fear believes it must act before it is too late. But nothing is late. Time is not running out. You are not behind. You are not missing your moment. You are simply standing in a state that does not match what you desire. And states can change instantly, but not violently. They change through surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means releasing the false belief that you must struggle to be allowed. Allowed by whom? God finished creation. You are not waiting for permission. You are waiting for agreement. Agreement between what you want and what you accept as true. This is why affirmations fail when they are forced. They attempt to override a state rather than replace it. Replacement happens gently. You feel into a new identity until the old one feels foreign. You do not fight darkness. You turn on light. Now understand something subtle and powerful. The finished nature of creation means your future is not ahead of you. It is within reach. Reach does not mean effort. It means resonance. You resonate with the state you feel most natural in. If lack feels natural, lack appears inevitable. If sufficiency feels natural, supply organizes. This is not reward or punishment. This is mechanics. So the awakening is not to effort, but to choice. You are choosing all day long which version of life you experience. Not consciously at first. Habitually. Habit is state repeated, and repetition stabilizes reality. This is why discipline is not about forcing behavior. It is about returning to state, return to peace, return to trust, return to dignity. Each return shifts location. And when location shifts, the scenery must change. Now let us speak of money, health, purpose, not as goals, but as expressions. They are not separate categories. They are reflections of state. A wealthy state expresses money. A healthy state expresses vitality. A purposeful state expresses direction. You do not chase expressions. You enter states. This is why chasing exhausts and never satisfies. It is an attempt to reach an effect without moving to cause. Cause is consciousness. And consciousness is always now. Now is the only point of entry. You do not enter a state tomorrow. You enter it now. You feel it now. You accept it now. You live from it now. And then time rearranges itself to match. This is why patience is natural to the awakened. They are not waiting for creation to finish. They know it already has. They are simply allowing the reveal. Reveal does not require effort. It requires trust. Trust that the unseen is not absent. Trust that delay is not denial. Trust that movement is happening beneath appearance. The vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it. Wait does not mean do nothing. It means do not doubt. Doubt fractures state, and fractured states flicker. But stable states manifest inevitably. This is why the calm always win in the end. They are not divided. Division is poverty. Unity is wealth. Unity between thought and feeling. Unity between desire and identity. Unity between imagination and acceptance. This unity is Christ consciousness. Not worship of form, but embodiment of function. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. That mind knew creation was finished. That mind did not beg storms to stop. It commanded, not with ego, with alignment. Alignment with law. Now the middle movement reaches its height. If creation is finished, then you are not here to fix the world. You are here to see differently. And what you see determines what you experience. Seeing is not visual. It is perceptual. You see life as hostile or supportive. You see money as scarce or circulating. You see yourself as lacking or guided. These perceptions are not neutral. They are creative. Change perception. And reality must follow. This is why awakening feels like relief. You stop carrying the burden of becoming. You realize you are remembering. Remembering who you were before fear taught you to wait. Remembering that you were never meant to struggle for permission to exist fully. Remembering that abundance is not earned, it is entered. Now let the energy begin to soften. There is nothing you must do with this truth. Doing belongs to unfinished creation. This truth asks only one thing of you. Live as though it is true. Live as though supply exists. Live as though guidance is active. Live as though peace is available. Not tomorrow. Now, this is not pretending. This is positioning. And position determines experience. So tonight, as you rest, enter a state, not by visualizing events, but by feeling done. Feel the relief of completion. Feel the calm of arrival. Feel the quiet, knowing that nothing essential is missing. That feeling is the doorway. And once entered, the world must conform. Not because you demand it, but because you have moved. Now the final movement descends. Creation is finished. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are awakening. And awakening is simply this. You stop asking life to give you what you already are. Be still now. Let this truth settle beneath thought, and allow the finished work of creation to reveal itself in your life exactly as you enter it. And now, do not rush away from this knowing. Let it sink beneath the intellect, beneath language, beneath effort, into the place where identity quietly lives. Because when the truth that all creation is finished is fully received, something inside you stops striving forever. You no longer feel the pressure to become. You no longer feel the anxiety of catching up. You no longer feel the weight of needing to earn permission to live fully. You realize you are not a fragment moving toward wholeness. You are wholeness learning how to recognize itself. This is why awakening feels less like achievement and more like relief. Relief from the belief that life is unfinished. Relief from the idea that you must fight time. Relief from the illusion that tomorrow holds something you do not already contain. When Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is within you," he was not offering comfort. He was stating a fact of structure. Within you means accessible now, not hidden, not delayed, not reserved. Accessible by state. And state is chosen not by willpower, but by surrender to truth. You do not force yourself into a new life. You relax into a different awareness. That relaxation is the crossing. You will notice from this moment forward that impatience begins to lose its grip. Because impatience belongs to the belief that something is missing. When nothing is missing, waiting feels different. It feels purposeful. It feels calm. You are no longer waiting for creation to complete itself. You are allowing your perception to catch up. This is why the awakened do not hurry. They move when moved. They act when aligned. And their actions carry weight. Because they come from unity rather than division. Division says, "I am here. What I want is there." Unity says, "It already exists, and I am aligning with it." Unity collapses distance. This is the law behind manifestation that has always worked, even when misunderstood. You were never pulling things toward you. You were never pushing yourself forward. You were tuning, like a radio receiving a station that was always broadcasting. When the frequency matches, the signal becomes clear. And now, your frequency has shifted, not because you tried harder, but because you released a false premise. The premise that creation is incomplete. With that premise gone, fear loses its argument. Fear says, "What if it never happens?" Truth answers, "It already exists." Fear says, "What if I fail?" Truth answers, "You cannot fail at entering what is finished." Fear says, "What if I am not chosen?" Truth answers, "You are the chooser." This is sovereignty, not ego, not dominance, sovereignty of consciousness. And sovereignty feels quiet. It does not need to be announced. It expresses itself through steadiness, clarity, and peace. Now let this final stillness complete the teaching. You are not here to manipulate reality. You are here to inhabit it correctly. You are not here to demand outcomes. You are here to align with states. You are not here to build heaven. You are here to enter it. And heaven is not elsewhere. It is the state where struggle ends. Because truth has been accepted, so walk gently from here. When challenges arise, remember, they are not obstacles to creation. They are invitations to change state. When desire appears, remember, it is not a lack. It is a compass pointing to a finished reality. When delay seems present, remember, nothing is waiting to be made, only waiting to be entered. Return again and again to this knowing. Let it guide your imagination. Let it soften your reactions. Let it anchor your choices and allow the finished work of creation to continue revealing itself through your life with precision, order, and grace. Be still now. Nothing is missing. Nothing is late. Nothing is unfinished. All creation is complete. And you are learning how to live as though it always has been. And let that agreement echo quietly inside you, not as a conclusion, but as a stabilization. Because when the mind truly accepts that all creation is finished, the nervous system relaxes. The breath deepens without instruction. The body stops bracing for a future rescue. You are no longer living in anticipation. You are living in recognition. Recognition is the highest form of faith. Faith is not believing something will happen. Faith is knowing something already is. This is why Jesus could speak with such authority. He was not hoping reality would obey him. He was aligned with what was already established. Before Abraham was, I am. Not I will be. I am. Presence is the access point. You do not enter finished creation by moving forward in time. You enter it by becoming present enough to feel what is already here. This is why anxiety dissolves in presence. Anxiety is always about a future that must be controlled. Presence reveals there is nothing to control, only something to align with. Now understand this refinement. If all creation is finished, then desire is not a sign of absence. Desire is a signal of availability. You do not desire what does not exist. You desire what is already prepared to be experienced. Desire is memory awakening. Memory not of the past, but of a state that exists beyond time. This is why desire feels intimate, why it feels personal, why it feels undeniable. It is calling you home to a version of yourself that already exists. And the mistake humanity has made is treating desire as a lack instead of a location. Location in consciousness. When you treat desire as lack, you chase. When you treat desire as location, you enter. Entry happens through feeling, not emotional drama, not fantasy, feeling of arrival. This is why Neville Goddard insisted on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Fulfilled does not mean celebrated. It means done. Completion has a soundless quality. It feels like relief, like exhaling after holding the breath too long, like no longer needing to explain yourself to life. That is the feeling of finished creation. And when you live from that feeling, time reorganizes itself around you. You begin to notice that events line up without effort, that people appear at the right moment, that solutions arise before problems fully form, not because you are controlling anything, but because you are no longer interfering with law. Interference is born of fear. Fear believes something must be added to reality for it to work. Truth knows nothing is missing. Now let this truth do its quiet work. You do not need to repeat it. You do not need to defend it. You do not need to convince anyone else. Truth stabilizes through embodiment, not argument. You embody it when you stop rushing, when you stop panicking, when you stop narrating your life as if it were incomplete. You embody it when you meet challenges with curiosity rather than dread. When you meet uncertainty with stillness rather than force. When you meet desire with calm acceptance rather than hunger. This is the posture of one who knows creation is finished. And from this posture, life becomes cooperative. Not easy, but intelligent. Not passive, but ordered. Ordered movement feels guided. Guidance is not loud. It is a sense of rightness that does not need justification. This is what it means to be led by the Spirit. Not a voice shouting directions, but a knowing that emerges when the mind is quiet enough to receive it. Now let the teaching move toward its final rest. There is no dramatic ending here. Truth does not end in fireworks. It ends in peace. Peace because the argument with reality has stopped. Peace because the chase has ended. Peace because you are no longer trying to get to where you already are. So live from this knowing gently. When you imagine from completion. When you pray, pray from gratitude. When you act, act from alignment. And when you rest, rest deeply. Not as one escaping life, but as one who trusts it. Trust is the natural response to finished creation. Because if all is done, then nothing essential can be taken from you. Nothing true can be delayed. Nothing meant for you can miss you. Be still now. Let this knowing sink beneath thought into the quiet center of your being and allow the finished work of creation to continue revealing itself through your life as peace, clarity, provision, and purpose. Not because you earned it, but because you finally recognized it. And now, let even the word amen dissolve into quiet knowing. Because when creation is finished, silence becomes sacred. Not empty, complete. You may notice now that the mind has fewer questions, not because answers were given, but because the need to ask has softened. Questions belong to becoming. Stillness belongs to being. And being is where finished creation is accessed. You are not meant to hold this truth tightly. Tightness belongs to fear. Truth rests without effort. So allow yourself to rest inside it. If all creation is finished, then you are not here to convince reality to change. You are here to see what is already present from a different position. Position is everything. Two people can stand in the same moment and experience entirely different worlds. One sees limitation. The other sees arrangement. One sees delay. The other sees unfolding. Nothing changed except where they were standing in consciousness. This is why Jesus said, "Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment." Righteous judgment is perception aligned with truth. And truth says nothing essential is missing. Now consider this gently. If creation is finished, then your life is not a straight line moving forward. It is a field of states waiting to be entered. Some states feel heavy. Some feel light. Some feel expansive. Some feel contracted. You are not punished for entering any of them. You simply experience what you enter. And the exit is always available. Exit does not require effort. It requires awareness. Awareness that the state you are in is not the only one available. Awareness restores choice. Choice restores power. And power, when rooted in truth, feels calm. This is why the awakened do not argue with reality. They reposition. They do not fight circumstances. They change inner posture. And the outer rearranges automatically. This is not optimism. This is mechanics. Just as changing altitude changes perspective without moving the mountain, changing state changes experience without altering the finished nature of creation. Now let this truth simplify your life. You no longer need to ask, how do I make this happen? You ask instead, what state would naturally include this? That question bypasses struggle. If you want peace, you enter peace. If you want provision, you enter sufficiency. If you want clarity, you enter stillness. You do not wait for evidence. Evidence follows entry. Waiting for evidence keeps you outside the state. Entry dissolves waiting. This is the reversal that feels shocking at first and obvious once understood. Now let the voice grow softer. You are not required to remember this perfectly. Memory fades. Understanding deepens. Each time you forget, life will gently remind you. Through tension, through restlessness, through the feeling of this is not it, that discomfort is not punishment. It is guidance. It is the signal that you have stepped into a state that does not match your true position. And you can step out just as easily. Simply pause. Breathe. Return to the knowing that nothing is unfinished. Return to the feeling of completion. Completion feels like trust, like steadiness, like not needing to add anything to yourself to be allowed. This is grace. Grace is not earned because it was never withheld. Now the teaching reaches its final stillness, not an ending, but a resting place. You are free to move now, not from urgency, but from alignment. Free to imagine without strain. Free to desire without lack. Free to act without fear of missing something. Because nothing meant for you exists outside the finished whole. And the finished whole is not distant. It is here. It is now. It is accessible by state. So walk gently from this moment. Let your imagination be faithful to completion. Let your feelings be loyal to peace. Let your actions arise from inner certainty rather than outer pressure. And allow the truth, quiet, exact, unchanging, to continue revealing itself through your life as ease, order, provision, and meaning. Be still. All creation is finished. And you are learning, at last, how to live from that truth. And when you live from truth rather than toward it, life no longer feels like a problem to be solved, but a reality to be inhabited. You stop standing at the edge of your life, analyzing it, predicting it, negotiating with it. You step into it. Stepping into life is not recklessness. It is trust in a finished order. This is why the awakened walk slowly, not because they lack urgency, but because they no longer fear missing anything. Nothing can be missed when everything already exists. Now feel how this changes the weight you carry. The weight of becoming lifts. The weight of comparison dissolves. The weight of self-judgment loses its grip. You are not measured against an unfinished future. You are anchored in a completed whole. This does not make you passive. It makes you precise. You act from resonance, not reaction. You move from clarity, not compulsion. You choose from knowing, not guessing. And choices made from knowing reshape experience effortlessly. This is why the teaching has always pointed inward, not to escape the world, but to enter it correctly. The stone, which the builders rejected, is become the head of the corner. Opposite, the rejected stone is the inner life, the imagination, the unseen state. Once restored to its rightful place, everything aligns. Now understand this final deepening. If all creation is finished, then forgiveness is not moral obligation. It is recognition. You forgive because nothing was stolen from you. You forgive because nothing essential was delayed. You forgive because the wholeness of creation was never threatened. Forgiveness frees perception, and freed perception sees opportunity where pain once lived. This is how the past loses power, without being erased. It simply stops defining position. You are no longer standing in memory. You are standing in awareness, and awareness is always current. Now let the last layer of tension dissolve. There is no final technique, no secret step remaining. There is only this. Remain aware of state. Return when you drift. Rest when you arrive. Arrival is not an event. It is a way of standing in the moment. You will recognize it by its quiet confidence, by the absence of inner argument, by the feeling that you are not late to your own life. That feeling is alignment with finished creation. And alignment does not fade unless you abandon it. So you do not guard it with fear. You honor it with gentleness. You live from it. And life, exact and lawful, responds, not always immediately, but always inevitably, because inevitability belongs to what is already done. Now let the voice fall away. Let silence do what words cannot. Carry this knowing with you, not as doctrine, but as orientation. You are not moving toward completion. You are learning to rest inside it. Be still now. All is complete. All is present. All is available. And you are finally standing where creation has always been finished. So be it. And now rest. Not because the journey has ended, but because the search has. You are no longer seeking completion in time. No longer negotiating with the future. No longer asking life to become something other than what it already is. You have come to see. And seeing is enough. From this moment forward, let your life unfold without resistance. Let moments meet you where you stand. Let choices arise without fear of mistake. There is no wrong doorway when all rooms already exist. When uncertainty appears, return to stillness. When desire stirs, remember it points to something finished. When effort tightens, soften back into knowing. Nothing essential is missing. Nothing sacred is late. Nothing true can be denied. Walk gently now. Not as one hoping to arrive, but as one who has already arrived inwardly and is simply allowing the outer world to catch up. Be faithful to peace. Be loyal to trust. Be anchored in the quiet certainty that creation is complete and you are free to move within it. Silence will guide you. Awareness will steady you, and life, exact and responsive, will continue to reveal itself in ways that feel natural, ordered, and whole. Be still. All is done. There is something incredible on the horizon for you. A big miracle is coming your way, and you must prepare yourself. It is already in motion, even if you cannot see it yet. The universe, or whatever you choose to call it, is working on your behalf in ways beyond your comprehension. But the key is in your own awareness, your own belief. You must align your mind with what is coming, for what is coming is nothing short of extraordinary. Imagine the feeling of receiving the miracle you've been waiting for. Picture it in your mind's eye. See it vividly and clearly. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude that will flood your heart when it arrives. That feeling, that knowing, is the very energy that brings it into existence. Your belief is the magnetic force that draws it near. What you believe, you bring into reality. Now I know the world may try to tell you otherwise. The circumstances around you may scream doubt. People may question your dreams, your goals, and your faith. But remember, what is happening outside of you is irrelevant to what is happening within you. You are not bound by the limitations the world tries to place on you. The miracle is not dependent on time or conditions. It is dependent on your unwavering belief that it is already on its way. You must expect it. Expectation is a powerful force. When you expect greatness, when you know that what you desire is already on its way, you begin to notice the small signs, the synchronicities that show you the path. These signs are not coincidences. They are proof that the miracle is real and is already unfolding even now in unseen ways. The more you expect, the more you prepare yourself to receive. Understand that this miracle is not something that will come as a sudden and shocking surprise. It is part of your journey. It is meant for you. It is an answer to the desires and prayers that you have held in your heart for so long. Your mind has already conceived it, and now it will manifest in the physical world. You are simply a conduit for its arrival. You do not need to chase it, for it is already aligned with you. What you need to do is believe, trust, and stay in the state of expectation. The key to bringing the miracle to life is to feel as though it has already arrived, to carry the feeling of the miracle in your heart now. Do not wait for the physical evidence to prove it is coming. Let your faith be the evidence. Let the feeling of the miracle be the proof. You must hold that feeling close, knowing that it is not only possible, but inevitable. There is no need to rush. The miracle will come in divine timing, perfectly aligned with your life's flow. All you need to do is stay connected to the feeling of it, stay connected to the certainty that it is already in motion. You are deserving and you are capable of receiving the greatness that is coming your way. Trust that this moment is the prelude to something greater. Trust that everything that has happened before has led you to this exact moment where the miracle is about to unfold. So get ready, open your heart and mind to the greatness that is about to enter your life. Know that the universe is not working against you, but rather working in your favor. It is preparing a path for you to walk, a path filled with blessings and miracles. Do not let doubt take root. Your miracle is coming, and it is coming for you. Get ready to receive it with open arms and a heart full of gratitude. The best is yet to come. You have been waiting for this moment, this time of transformation, and now it is here. You have asked for a change, a breakthrough, and it is already in motion. The universe is aligning itself with your desires, and the miracle you've been praying for, hoping for, and dreaming about is approaching. Your dreams are about to take shape. Your hopes are about to materialize, and you are on the brink of something extraordinary. But it requires you to stay centered, focused, and aware that this moment is exactly where you are meant to be. You've heard it said that timing is everything, and it is true. What is unfolding right now in your life is the result of the energy you've been radiating, the thoughts you've been holding, and the belief you've been nurturing. It is not an accident or a random twist of fate. This is a divine moment that is taking place in alignment with your desires and your dreams. The miracle you are about to experience has been carefully planned and set in motion long before you even realize it. It is coming to you because you have been ready, because you have aligned yourself with the energy of faith and belief. Your inner world has paved the way for this outward manifestation. There may have been times when doubt crept in, when the world seemed to mock your faith, or when circumstances made you question whether your dreams were ever going to come true. But even in those moments, you were never alone. The universe has always been working in your favor, even when you couldn't see it. The seeds of your desires have been planted, and now the time for growth and harvest is here. There is no more waiting for the right moment, for the perfect condition, for the stars to align. The moment is now, and the miracle is on its way. Your role in this process is simple but profound. You must keep your belief strong and your focus sharp. The power of your mind cannot be underestimated. Every thought you think, every feeling you feel is contributing to the reality that you are living. The energy you radiate is the very energy that attracts what you desire. When you think from the perspective that your miracle is already here, when you feel as though it is already manifested, you are setting the stage for it to arrive. It is not a question of if it will come, but when. And that time is closer than you think. It's time to step into the full knowing of your worth and your power. Your miracle is not reserved for someone else. It is meant for you. It is part of your divine birthright. Everything you have been through, every struggle you've faced, has been leading you to this moment of realization. You are deserving of every blessing that is coming your way, and now it's time to claim it. There is no need for hesitation. You do not need to earn this miracle. You do not need to prove your worthiness. You have already done the work. Now it's time to receive. The journey toward this moment hasn't always been easy, and I know there have been times when you felt lost, confused, or uncertain. But understand that those challenges were not in vain. They were the catalyst for growth, the lessons that prepared you for what is coming. You see, the miracle that is coming into your life is not just about external circumstances changing. It's about the transformation of your inner world. You have been preparing yourself, whether you knew it or not, to step into this next level of abundance, success, love, and peace. And now it's ready to unfold in ways that you might not even fully comprehend yet. But soon, you will look back and see that everything happened for a reason. And that reason is to bring you to this very moment. You may be tempted to look outside yourself for validation, to question whether you are truly deserving, or to fear that your miracle won't happen. Let go of those thoughts. They are not serving you. The world's opinions do not define your reality. What you believe is what shapes your world. You are a powerful being, capable of manifesting the desires of your heart, and when you begin to trust in that power, to trust in the process, you open the door for the universe to bring your miracle into your life. It is already coming, but your belief in its arrival accelerates its manifestation. You might ask, how do you prepare for a miracle? The answer is simple. You prepare by being present. You prepare by acknowledging that you are worthy. You prepare by choosing to believe in the unseen. The miracle will not come to those who doubt, to those who hold on to limiting beliefs or fears. It will come to those who trust in the divine timing of the universe, to those who know that what is meant for them will never pass them by. When you release the need to control, when you stop worrying about the how and when, you open the floodgates for your miracle to flow in. In the quiet moments of your day, take time to connect with that inner knowing. Trust in the stillness. Trust in the power of your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. So if you want to see your miracle, you must think as though it is already here. You must feel it in your heart and soul. If you want to see your dream come true, then stop waiting for the outside world to show you evidence. Create the evidence inside. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude as if it has already happened. When you do this, you align yourself with the frequency of the miracle, and it is only a matter of time before it manifests in your physical world. The journey toward receiving your miracle is also about embracing trust. Trust that everything is working out, even if you can't yet see how. Trust that you are on the right path, that every step you take is part of the divine plan. Trust that the universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. You are not alone in this journey. You are guided, supported, and surrounded by an energy that wants the best for you. Your job is to trust in this process and to remain open to the endless possibilities that await. You are entering a season of miracles, a season where what once seemed impossible is now within your reach. The doors that were once closed to you are opening, and opportunities that seemed out of reach are now yours for the taking. It is time for you to step into the fullness of who you are, to receive the blessings that have been prepared for you. There is no more waiting, no more wondering if it will come. It is already on its way. So, how will you receive it? Will you welcome it with open arms, or will you hesitate, unsure if you are truly worthy? Know this. Your miracle is already designed for you, and it will not pass you by. The only thing standing between you and your miracle is your willingness to believe that it is coming, believe that it is already here, and watch as it begins to unfold in your life in ways that are beyond your wildest dreams. You are deserving of every miracle that is on its way to you. You have waited, you have grown, and you have prepared yourself. Now is the time to receive. Be ready, because this miracle will change everything. It will change the way you see yourself, the way you see the world, and the way you experience life. The time is now. You have asked for it, and the universe is answering. Get ready to receive the greatest gift you have ever known. The miracle is coming, and it is coming for you. Your miracle is unfolding as we speak. It's already in motion, gathering energy, coming closer to you with every breath you take. It may not be visible yet, but trust me, it is real. What you've asked for, what you've believed in, is already on its way. It may have seemed like a distant dream at one point, but that dream is becoming your new reality, and it's happening now. The universe does not operate on your timetable. It operates on divine timing, and that timing is always perfect. What you may have considered setbacks, delays, or obstacles were actually necessary steps to get you to the place where you are right now, right at the threshold of your miracle. Every experience you've had, every trial, every triumph, has been part of the design, part of the plan that is leading you to this moment. You may have doubted, you may have feared that your miracle would never arrive, but I assure you it is on its way, and it's bigger, better, and more transformative than you could have ever imagined. Sometimes we get so focused on the details, on the how and when of it all, that we forget one simple truth. The universe is vast, and its ways are beyond our understanding. Your mind cannot comprehend the intricacies of the divine design, the web of interconnected events and energies that are aligning for your highest good. You may feel like you are walking in the dark, unsure of where you're headed, but trust me, you are being led exactly where you need to go. Your miracle is already a part of your path, and as long as you keep moving forward in faith, you will encounter it at the right time, in the right way. Do not let fear or doubt sabotage your belief in the miracle that is coming. Fear is the enemy of faith, and doubt is the thief of manifestation. The more you worry about whether it will happen or not, the more you push it away. Instead, I urge you to surrender to the process. Let go of the need to control the outcome. Let go of the resistance. Your miracle is a gift, not something you must fight for or struggle to earn. It is meant for you, and it will come to you in the perfect way. Right now, there are unseen forces at work in your life, orchestrating the events that will lead to your breakthrough. Trust in those forces. Trust in the divine wisdom that knows what you need and when you need it. The miracle is not just about receiving something external. It is about the shift that happens within you. It is about stepping into a new version of yourself, one who is open, ready, and willing to receive. It is about becoming the person who can fully embrace and appreciate the gift that is coming. When you shift your perception and trust in the process, you begin to see the signs, you begin to notice the synchronicities, the small blessings, the nudges that the universe is sending you. These are not random, they are breadcrumbs on the path to your miracle. Pay attention. Don't dismiss the little moments of magic. Every step, no matter how small, is leading you closer to what you've been asking for. Every moment spent in faith, every moment spent in gratitude, is drawing your miracle nearer. And remember, you are not alone in this process. You are surrounded by an unseen support system, whether you call it the universe, God, or something else. The divine is always by your side, guiding you, protecting you, and sending you the resources you need. You may not always be able to see or understand the full picture, but trust that everything is working for you. Your miracle is not something that just appears out of thin air. It is the result of everything you've been doing to align yourself with your highest self, your deepest desires, and your true purpose. Every prayer you've prayed, every intention you've set has been heard, every thought you've focused on, every vision you've held in your heart has been seen. Now it is time for that vision to take shape in the physical world. And when it arrives, it will feel natural, as though it was always meant to be. It will feel like home because it's part of who you are. Your miracle is not separate from you. It is an extension of you. It is the perfect reflection of your inner world, your beliefs and your desires. What you are about to experience is the manifestation of your faith. It will show you just how powerful you truly are. For when you believe, when you align yourself with the frequency of your desires, you cannot help but attract what you want. The law of attraction is real, and it works for you when you work in harmony with it. Your thoughts create your reality. And now your thoughts are focused on a powerful, life-changing miracle. And it will come. It will come because you have aligned yourself with the divine flow, because you have opened your heart to receive. You are not waiting for the miracle to happen. You are allowing it to unfold. You are not trying to force something to appear. You are allowing the natural flow of life to bring it to you. This is the power of surrender. When you surrender the need for control, when you stop trying to dictate the how and when, you open yourself to the unlimited possibilities that the universe has to offer. You release the limitations of your own mind and allow the divine plan to unfold in its perfect timing. Now you must be vigilant. Vigilant not with your eyes but with your heart. Keep your heart open. Keep it ready to receive. Keep it free of doubt and fear. Your miracle cannot enter if your heart is closed off or heavy with disbelief. You must trust that the timing is perfect, that everything is falling into place, even when you can't see the full picture. When you trust, you give space for the miracle to manifest. You let go of the resistance and you allow the universe to do what it does best, bring you exactly what you need when you need it. The next few days, weeks, or months may feel like a time of waiting, but in reality you are in a time of preparation. The universe is setting everything in motion, aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances that will bring your miracle into your life. Everything is happening right now, behind the scenes, in ways you cannot see or understand. But that's the beauty of it all. Your miracle does not need your help to arrive. All it needs is your belief, your trust, and your readiness to receive. There will be moments of doubt. There will be moments when the world seems to test your faith. But remember this: the greatest miracles often come after the greatest tests. The universe is testing your belief, testing your ability to trust, to stay the course, even when things appear uncertain. Do not let doubt take root. Do not let fear cloud your vision. Your miracle is coming. It is coming for you. All you need to do is stay open, stay aligned, and continue to believe. When it arrives, and it will arrive, you will look back and see that every moment of waiting was worth it. You will see that every struggle, every challenge, every triumph has been a part of this beautiful unfolding. You will know without a shadow of a doubt that you were always meant to experience this miracle, and it will change your life in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. So, stay ready. Stay in alignment with your desires. Keep your heart open, your mind focused, and your soul expectant. Your miracle is coming, and when it arrives, it will be everything you've ever wanted and more. You are standing on the precipice of something magnificent. The life you have been imagining, the dreams you have been nurturing are about to become your reality. It is coming even if it feels distant right now. In the quiet moments when doubt creeps in, remind yourself of this simple truth. Your miracle is already on its way. You do not need to search for it. It is already headed towards you, finding its path to meet you where you are, exactly when you are ready. It is easy to get caught up in the external world, in what appears to be lack or uncertainty, but the external is merely a reflection of your inner state. Your circumstances are temporary, but your faith is permanent. The key to unlocking this miracle lies within you, in your ability to align with the energy of your desires, to trust that what you seek is also seeking you. You are not chasing your miracle, you are becoming the very person who can fully receive it. The universe, God, or the divine intelligence that governs all things knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Your miracle is not a random event. It is a divine appointment, tailored specifically for you. It knows your heart, your dreams, your desires, and the fullness of your potential. You may not yet see how it all fits together, but trust that it is unfolding perfectly. Each moment of your life, every prayer, every act of faith has been a step in the dance that leads to your breakthrough. You have been preparing for this moment, even if you are not fully aware of how. Your readiness is key. Are you ready to step into the fullness of your blessing? The miracle that is on its way to you does not always look like what you expect. Often we envision our miracles in specific forms, perhaps a financial windfall, a new job, a relationship, or health restoration. But the truth is, miracles come in many forms, some of which you may not yet recognize. A miracle is not always an event or a thing. Sometimes it is the quiet shift in your heart, the change in your perception, or the realization that you are more than enough. Sometimes the miracle is the transformation of your mindset, your ability to let go and to trust in the divine process. The shift from fear to faith is a miracle in itself, and it opens the door for more to follow. Your miracle is also not something that happens to you from the outside. It is an inner experience, an awakening. You are about to experience a change in the way you view the world. You are going to begin seeing everything in a new light. Opportunities that were once hidden, doors that were once closed, will now open before you. The universe will begin to rearrange itself in alignment with your deepest desires. But for that to happen, you must be willing to let go of your need for control. You must trust that the divine timing will align everything in perfect harmony. In the moments when you feel yourself wavering, when fear tries to take root in your heart, remember that fear is simply a false belief, a shadow cast by the light of your true self. Fear cannot exist in the presence of unwavering faith. You are the creator of your reality, and your thoughts have the power to shape the world around you. You must claim your power. Do not allow doubt to cloud your vision. Even in moments of uncertainty, hold firm to the truth that what is meant for you will find its way to you. Your miracle is not dependent on external factors, but on your belief, your faith, and your willingness to trust in what you cannot yet see. There will be times when the road seems unclear. You might feel as though you're walking through a fog, not knowing which direction to go. But even in these moments of uncertainty, know that you are not lost. The path is being illuminated step by step. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. The light of your faith will guide you, and you will know when it is time to take that next step, even if it seems uncertain. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your miracle. Let go of the burden of figuring out how. The how is not your concern. The universe knows the way. Your job is to remain open, to stay in a place of expectancy, and to keep your heart aligned with the belief that your miracle is already on its way. The energy you send out into the world is a signal to the universe that you are ready. The more you align with this energy of readiness, the quicker your miracle will manifest. Believe that it is already on its way even before you see any physical evidence. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to your miracle. It is time to release the old stories you've been telling yourself. The stories of limitation, of fear, and of doubt must go. Your past does not define you. Your past has prepared you, but it does not dictate your future. You are a new creation, capable of receiving new blessings, new miracles. The old ways of thinking and being are falling away, and in their place is a new you. Someone who is open, ready, and worthy of every good thing that is coming their way. Step into this new version of yourself with confidence. Know that you are capable of receiving all that the universe has for you. Miracles are not just about receiving what you want, but also about becoming more fully aligned with who you truly are. The more you connect with your inner self, the more you open yourself to the divine flow of blessings that is your birthright. You are not separate from the miracle you desire.
You are one with it. The more you step into your authentic self, the more miracles you will attract. This is the power of self-belief. When you truly know who you are, you can never be shaken by external circumstances. You stand firm in the knowing that your miracle is already on its way. Sometimes it may feel like your miracle is taking longer than expected, but rest assured the timing is always perfect. What may seem like a delay is actually the universe working behind the scenes, aligning everything in your favor. Trust that everything is unfolding in divine order. The miracle is not late, it is right on time. You are right where you need to be. And when the time is right, when everything is in perfect alignment, your miracle will appear in a way that exceeds your expectation. As you wait for your miracle to manifest, continue to focus on gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful magnet that draws more good things into your life. Be grateful for the journey, for the lessons learned, for the small blessings that already surround you. As you practice gratitude, you begin to open the door for even greater blessings to flow into your life. The more you express thanks for what you have, the more you make room for the miracle that is coming your way. The universe is abundant. There is no lack, no scarcity, only infinite possibility. There is more than enough for everyone, and your miracle is a part of that abundance. It is not just for someone else, it is for you, and it is coming. The more you believe in the abundance of the universe, the more you will see it reflected in your life. Your miracle is already in the flow, and as you align with that flow, it will come to you effortlessly. Remember, this miracle is not a one-time event. It is the beginning of a new way of being. Once you experience this miracle, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that more miracles are possible. You will see that the universe always has a way of working things out for you. You will begin to expect miracles, and in doing so, you will continue to receive them over and over again. This is not just about receiving something material or external. It is about shifting into a new state of being, a state of limitless possibility, of unwavering belief, and of infinite abundance. Your miracle is just the beginning of a life filled with blessings. It is the first of many. And as you continue to believe, as you continue to trust in the process, more and more will come. The miracle is coming, and it is going to change everything. Stay open, stay aligned, stay expectant. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and it will not let you down. Keep your heart open and your faith strong. You are about to experience the miracle of a lifetime. It's coming for you. The universe is always conspiring to bring you the very best. It is not a random force or a distant power. It is the infinite intelligence, working with you, alongside you, to create the life you are destined for. You are not alone in this. You are an active participant in the unfolding of your miracle. Your thoughts, your feelings, your belief systems are all part of the creation process. The moment you begin to recognize the power within you, the moment you align with your highest self, you will begin to see just how truly powerful you are in manifesting the life you want. Your miracle is not only a product of your external world, but a manifestation of your inner transformation. It is about who you are becoming, not just what you are receiving. The world outside of you is merely a reflection of your inner state. And right now you are vibrating with the energy of possibility. The more you tune into this energy, the more you are aligning with your miracle. Do not be distracted by the seeming chaos or challenges that may be around you. These are just temporary experiences. Your miracle is not dependent on your circumstances, but on your alignment with the divine. The divine does not operate based on your external conditions, but on your faith and your willingness to trust in the unseen. What you cannot yet see with your physical eyes is being prepared for you in the spiritual realm, and soon it will manifest in your physical world. Trust that it is being done. Trust that it is already on its way. This miracle is not just for you, it is for all the people around you too. When you experience your miracle, it will not only change your life, but it will ripple out and touch the lives of others. The light that you receive, the abundance that comes into your life, will have a far-reaching impact. Your transformation, your breakthrough, is not just about personal gain. It is about creating a life that is filled with love, peace, and prosperity for all. As you embrace this miracle, you will become a beacon of hope for others. You will become the proof that miracles are real, that anything is possible, and that the divine truly does work in mysterious ways. The key to receiving your miracle is to allow yourself to be fully open. You cannot block the flow of blessings by holding on to limiting beliefs or fears. You must let go of the need to control the outcome. Surrender to the process, knowing that your miracle is already in the works. The more you try to force things to happen, the more you resist the flow of the universe. But when you release the need for control, when you surrender to the divine timing, that's when things begin to unfold in ways that surpass your imagination. Your ability to trust is paramount. You must trust in the divine intelligence that governs the universe. This trust allows you to release fear and doubt. It gives you the peace to rest assured that what is meant for you will not pass you by. It is impossible for your miracle to be late. It is already on its way. Even when you cannot see it or feel it, it is there. Trust that the universe is working tirelessly on your behalf, aligning every detail, orchestrating every event to ensure that your miracle arrives at the perfect time. The energy you send out into the world is the energy you will receive. If you send out energy of doubt, fear, or lack, you will continue to attract experiences that mirror those feelings. But when you send out energy of hope, trust, and expectation, you will draw those same qualities into your life. Begin to expect miracles. Begin to expect blessings. The more you expect, the more you will receive. It is the law of attraction at work. It is not just a theory, it is the universal law that governs all things. What you focus on expands. So, focus on the good, on the possibilities, on the miracles that are on their way to you. You are a magnet for your desires. Everything you need is already within you. You are not waiting for the perfect circumstances to manifest your desires. You are creating them from within. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, every emotion you feel is shaping your reality. So choose to believe in your miracle. Choose to believe that it is already done. Choose to believe that everything you desire is on its way to you right now. Even if you cannot see the path, know that it is being laid before you. Every moment, every step you take is guiding you closer to the manifestation of your miracle. Trust in the process, trust in the journey, and trust in the divine plan that is unfolding. There is no need to rush. The more you rush, the more you resist. So slow down, breathe, and trust that everything is happening in its perfect time. Your miracle is coming, and it is worth the wait. Allow yourself to dream bigger. Do not limit the scope of your miracle based on your current circumstances. Your miracle is not confined by what you can see right now. It is not limited by your current situation or your present resources. The universe operates in limitless abundance. There are no boundaries to what is possible. So dream big. Imagine the life you want to live without hesitation or doubt. So you are capable of creating it. You are worthy of experiencing it. Your miracle is waiting for you to claim it. Every prayer, every affirmation, every thought of gratitude is bringing you closer to your miracle. You are already in the process of creating it. You are already in the process of receiving it. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, know that the universe is working behind the scenes to align everything for you. Sometimes the breakthrough happens in the quiet moments, when everything seems still. Trust that the universe is never inactive. It is always working, always moving, always creating. The greatest gift you can give yourself as you await your miracle is to remain in a state of peace. Peace is the highest vibration. When you are in peace, you are in alignment with the divine flow. Peace attracts miracles. It creates space for the miracle to unfold. When you are at peace, you are no longer fighting or struggling. You are no longer resisting what is. You are simply allowing the miracle to come to you in its perfect form and timing. Let go of the how and embrace the what. Don't worry about the details. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. The universe knows how. Your job is to remain open, to remain in faith, to remain in trust. The universe will bring you what you need in the most miraculous and unexpected ways. Keep your heart open to the possibilities, and the possibilities will keep opening up to you. Even in the moments when you feel like giving up, remember this: your miracle is just around the corner. It is closer than you think. The breakthrough is imminent. Your faith is moving mountains, and everything you have been praying for is already in motion. Keep going, keep believing, and keep expecting the best. The miracle you have been waiting for is on its way, and it is going to change everything. The universe is not holding anything back from you. It is your birthright to live a life full of miracles. Everything that you desire is already yours. It is already done. All you have to do is step into it, receive it, and allow it to flow into your life. Your miracle is not a matter of if, but when. And that when is coming faster than you realize. Keep your faith strong, your heart open, and your mind focused on the good that is already flowing your way. Your miracle is here. It is happening right now. You are ready to receive it. Keep trusting, keep believing, and watch as the universe brings you everything you have ever dreamed of. Your miracle is coming, and it is bigger, brighter, and more magnificent than you could ever imagine. Stay ready, stay open. Your time has come. Your belief is the driving force behind the miracle you are about to experience. The power to create, to manifest, to transform your life is within you. You do not need to wait for external circumstances to change. The miracle is not coming from outside of you, but from within. It is the belief you hold, the energy you emit, and the love you radiate that will attract everything you desire. It's about knowing with unwavering certainty that what you desire is already on its way, and it's closer than you realize. You must become so certain of your own power that nothing in the external world can shake you. The world may try to distract you, to make you doubt, to pull you away from the truth of who you are. But if you remain focused on the fact that your miracle is coming, if you stand firm in your belief, nothing can prevent it from manifesting. Every moment you spend in doubt or fear is a moment you waste in the creation process. Let go of doubt. Let go of worry. Allow yourself to step into the flow of abundance and possibility that is available to you at every moment. When you truly understand this, you realize that the world is full of endless opportunities and miracles. The only limitation that exists is the one you place on yourself. You must release all ideas of scarcity or lack. There is more than enough for you. There is an infinite amount of good in the world, and it is all available to you. There is no shortage of love, success, health, or prosperity. There is an abundance of miracles waiting for you to open your heart to them. When you let go of the limiting beliefs that have held you back, you will experience the miracle of limitless possibilities. You are not here by chance. You are not an accident. You are a purposeful creation, meant to experience all the joy, love, and success that life has to offer. You are deserving of the miracle that is coming your way. It is your birthright to be happy, to be healthy, to live in abundance. The universe has already prepared your miracle. It has been waiting for you to awaken to its power, to recognize that you are the creator of your own reality. Every time you affirm your desires, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Every time you visualize your dreams coming true, you are creating the path for them to unfold. Your imagination is a tool of creation. The more vividly you can imagine the life you want, the closer you are to seeing it manifest in the physical realm. It's not about wishing or hoping, but about knowing that it is already done in the spiritual realm, and that you are now stepping into its manifestation. What you imagine, what you believe, what you feel, these are the things that will bring your miracle into being. Do not underestimate the power of your mind. The thoughts you think are not just passing moments. They are powerful forces that shape your life. Every thought carries energy, and every thought creates a reality. The more you think positively, the more you believe in your miracle, the more you align with the vibration of your desires. In the midst of your daily life, when you begin to feel disconnected or unsure, come back to your center. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and remember that all of your desires are already on their way to you. You are a magnet, attracting all that you seek. The universe is working with you in harmony to bring your desires into physical form. It is not a matter of waiting for something to happen, it's a matter of recognizing that it has already been done. It is a matter of becoming aware that the miracle is already on its way and that you are the one responsible for bringing it to life through your thoughts, your words, and your actions. The miracle you seek is already in motion. It is not somewhere out there far in the future. It is already within you in the present moment. Every thought you have is contributing to the shaping of your future. Every belief you hold is creating the path to your miracle. Your mind is the canvas and the universe is the artist, painting the picture of your life with every thought you think. So think thoughts of abundance, of love, of success. Think thoughts of gratitude for all that is already on its way to you. In doing so, you will draw your miracle even closer. Sometimes you may feel as if the miracle is far off, as if it is out of reach. But in those moments, remember that it is not your job to figure out how it will happen. Your job is to believe, to trust, and to remain open. The how is not for you to determine. It is the domain of the universe. The universe knows how to deliver your miracle in the most beautiful, unexpected ways. Trust that it will happen in divine timing. Trust that it will come when you are ready to receive it. And trust that it is already unfolding even when you cannot see it yet. The waiting period can sometimes be the most challenging. You may feel impatient or frustrated, but in those moments remember that the universe is working behind the scenes. It is aligning people, events, and opportunities in your favor. What you cannot see is just as important as what you can see. Trust that everything is falling into place, even if it appears otherwise. Your faith is what will carry you through. Your unwavering belief in your miracle will bring it to fruition. You must also release all fears of failure or disappointment. These fears will only create resistance and block the flow of your miracle. Know that there is no failure in the universe. Every experience, every step along the way is part of the journey that leads you to your miracle. Even when things do not go according to plan, trust that it is part of the process. Sometimes the universe needs to rearrange things to bring you something even better than you had imagined. You are being guided every step of the way. The more you trust, the more you will feel the presence of this guidance. You are never alone. You are always being supported, even when you cannot see the evidence of it. Your miracle is being delivered with love, and you are deserving of it. Your heart is the key to receiving it. Open your heart wide and allow the miracle to flow into your life. It is already yours. You have only to claim it. When you wake up every morning, remind yourself that you are a magnet for miracles. Know that this day will bring you one step closer to your desires. Stay in the energy of gratitude, and you will see how the universe begins to open up to you. Every moment is a gift, a chance for you to align with the miracle that is coming your way. The more grateful you are, the more you will attract. And as you continue to live in gratitude, you will begin to see how your life is transforming, how your desires are manifesting in ways you could not have imagined. Your miracle is waiting for you to step into it. It is waiting for you to recognize that you are worthy of it, that you are capable of receiving it. It is waiting for you to align with the energy of possibility and allow yourself to believe in the greatness that lies within you. The moment you do this, the moment you accept your worth, your power, and your divinity, the miracle will unfold before your eyes. You are ready. Your miracle is ready. The universe is ready. All that remains is for you to fully embrace what is coming your way. Trust that it is already in the process of manifestation. Your miracle is on its way. You are closer than you think. Open your heart, open your mind, and open your life to the miracle that is unfolding. It is already yours, and it is just waiting for you to claim it. Stay ready, stay in faith, and watch as the universe delivers everything you have dreamed of. Your miracle is coming. It is already on its way. You must understand that you are not waiting for the miracle to come. It is already here. And everything that you've desired, every vision you've held in your heart has already been planted in the fertile soil of your consciousness. All you need to do is trust the process and believe in the unseen. The universe responds to your faith. and it is constantly rearranging itself to match your internal state. If you are aligned with your vision, if you believe wholeheartedly in the miracle, it must manifest. It cannot be otherwise. The universe is always in harmony with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. At this very moment, your miracle is already unfolding. You may not see it yet with your physical eyes, but know that everything is being orchestrated behind the scenes. The people you need to meet, the opportunities that will present themselves, the resources you require, all of it is already in motion. It is as if you are walking down a path that has already been paved, and as you take each step, new doors open, new connections are made, and everything falls into place. The miracle is closer than you realize. Do not measure time by the clock or by the calendar. Time is irrelevant in the realm of creation. What matters is your state of mind. Your belief in the miracle is the key that unlocks its manifestation. It is your faith that allows the miracle to emerge into your life. When you hold your vision firmly in your heart, the universe has no choice but to match it. It is an immutable law. What you believe, you receive. What you expect, you will experience. You are the creator of your reality, and what you create with your mind and heart will always come to fruition. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, remind yourself that the universe is always working for your good. It is never against you. Every challenge, every obstacle, every seemingly difficult moment is simply part of the process of transformation. It is part of the refining process that prepares you to receive the miracle you have been waiting for. You are being prepared for the abundance that is coming your way, for the life that you have envisioned. Every step, every twist, every turn is designed to bring you closer to your desired outcome. Trust that this is the case, and you will feel a deep sense of peace in knowing that all is well. Let go of any lingering fears or doubts about your worthiness. You are more than deserving of every good thing that is coming your way. You are worthy of the miracle. You are worthy of the success. You are worthy of the love, the health, the prosperity, and the peace that you have been praying for. The universe does not discriminate. It gives to all who are open to receiving. You must now open yourself to the infinite possibilities that exist. Let go of the belief that you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are a powerful creator, and you have the power to shape your reality in the image of your highest dreams. As you begin to trust the process more fully, you will notice the synchronicities in your life. You will start to see signs that you are on the right path. You will begin to feel the energy of your desires drawing closer to you. Every day you will notice the universe sending you little nudges, little signs that remind you that everything is aligning in your favor. It could be a conversation you overhear, a book you pick up, a message you receive. These are all signs that the miracle is coming, that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your dreams to life. The more you notice these synchronicities, the more you will strengthen your faith. You will come to realize that nothing in your life is by chance. Every moment, every experience, every person you encounter is part of the divine plan that is unfolding for you. It is all leading you to the miracle you seek. Trust the signs, trust the messages, trust that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. One of the most important things to remember is that the miracle is not outside of you. It is not something that you need to chase or grasp. The miracle is within you. It is your birthright. The moment you align with it internally, the universe will bring it to you in the most perfect and natural way. There is no effort required. All that is needed is for you to believe. Believe that it is possible. Believe that it is already happening. And believe that you deserve it. As you continue to focus on your desires, you will start to see them manifest in subtle ways. It might begin with small shifts, small changes that may seem insignificant at first, but do not overlook these signs. They are the beginnings of something much larger. As you continue to trust and believe, those small shifts will grow into bigger and more tangible manifestations. The key is to keep your focus on the desired outcome while letting go of any attachment to how it will come. The how is not your job. It is the universe's job. Your job is to believe and remain open to receiving. Sometimes you may experience moments of frustration. You may feel as though things are not moving as quickly as you would like, or you may be tempted to question whether it will ever come. But in these moments, remember that the universe has its own perfect timing. Just because you do not see immediate results does not mean that nothing is happening. The universe is always at work. The miracle is already on its way. It is just waiting for you to align with it, to be ready to receive it in the most perfect moment. As you stay in the energy of faith, gratitude, and trust, you will begin to see your miracle unfold in ways that will surprise and delight you. It will come in ways you could never have imagined, with divine timing and perfect precision. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. Even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, trust that it is part of the grand plan that is unfolding for your highest good. Your miracle is not something that is far off in the future. It is already here in this very moment. All you need to do is recognize it. It is already within you, waiting to be released. It is ready to manifest, ready to emerge into your life. You are the one who has been creating it all along, and now it is time for you to claim it. You are ready. You are deserving. The universe is ready. Your miracle is already on its way, and it is closer than you think. It is time to step into your power. It is time to embrace your worthiness. It is time to believe that everything you have ever wanted is already yours. The universe has heard your prayers, it has received your desires, and it is now preparing to deliver them to you in ways beyond your wildest dreams. The miracle is coming. You are about to experience the magic that you have been waiting for. Stay ready, stay open, and know that the universe is delivering everything you have ever wanted. Your miracle is coming. The doors are opening. The path is being cleared. Everything is aligning perfectly. Trust in this process. Trust in your power. Trust in the abundance that is already on its way. It is happening now. The miracle is on its way. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep knowing that it is already yours. It is happening. It is unfolding. Your miracle is coming. As you stand at the threshold of this magnificent transformation, remember that everything you have dreamed of is already making its way to you. The miracle you seek is not distant, it is already within your reach, waiting for you to fully embrace it. Your faith, your trust, and your belief are the keys that will unlock the doors to a new reality, one filled with abundance, love, and endless possibilities. Do not waver in your belief, no matter the challenges or setbacks you may encounter. Know that these are but stepping stones on the path to your greatness. Keep your vision clear, your heart open, and your mind focused on the truth, that everything is unfolding in divine timing. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and you are worthy of all the blessings that are coming your way. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust that the miracle is already here. Your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, and it will all come together beautifully. The miracle is coming. Stay ready and watch as it manifests right before your eyes.